see that knob on my head? So many.
Which one?
You guys were like, worried about me, obviously, because of this knob that's on my forehead. And,
oh my God, like, take a picture and put that under the definition of knob head in the dictionary. Have you guys ever seen a knob like that on someone's head on camera? That's what she doesn't understand. She's all so eager to, you know, play the sympathy card. Look at me, I'm unwell, and, you know, I went to the doctor, and, you know, it's a big story when you live for moments like this. Thing is, Katie, it's caused by being filthy, by being unhygienic, by not cleaning things like your face, your makeup brushes. But you don't find that out until a few videos to come, that it might be your makeup brushes, which you haven't washed in over a year. So, yeah.
There was some confusion because on Saturday I called the doctor after I woke up in my...
The only fucking confusion was you. Everyone was like telling you, that looks like an abscess, that looks like a boil, that looks like a staph infection, you know, cellulitis, all this. It could be any of them because, you know what, there's an umbrella and then all those things fall under it. And what you're about to say now does not make sense because I really don't think you understand what the doctor was telling you in the fucking first place. But here we are. You're going to tell us how you woke up and you were like, nah, instantly it's got to be sinuses, you know, it's got to be allergies. It has to be. It's Katie Joy. You wash your face morning and night 3 times, you know, you double cleanse. There's no way that it could be caused by bacteria or being dirty or being a scummy, dirty bitch. I'm just saying.
Full face was swollen, thinking that I had a sinus infection, and the doctor agreed because of the amount of pressure that I was under and how much like pain I was in, and the fact that I had like a sore throat and like all the other symptoms of a sinus infection. I ended up getting, she's treated me for a sinus infection, but then the medication that I was...
Guys, is it the camera? But what's happening in her right, or like her eye on the right side of the screen? If you look in the corner, there's stuff happening. At first I was like, is that the reflection of her eyelash? But she doesn't have eyelashes. And there's also a lump there. So I don't know, have a look and we'll, you know, regroup at the next pause.
Didn't seem to really be doing anything, and I was like, what is going on here? Like, why is this wrong? Like, why am I not getting relief? Why is this still inflamed? Like, why am I still in so much... Sorry, you guys, I don't know.
What the fuck is that? Is there something under her skin? I'm so... I don't know where to look. I'm just overwhelmed at the moment. I do remember this video, but I mean, commenting on it and recording is so much different.
What happened? I don't know what happened. That just completely just like disconnected.
No, this is why I do remember. She touches her face all the fucking time. Oh God. Okay, I'm going to try and not comment for a bit so we can just watch.
My phone just like completely disconnected. Anyways, I woke up today and I was like feeling really like, it did stop. But I woke up feeling like my whole body was heavy and like my whole body feels like I'm retaining a ton of water. Like I just feel like gross, and I haven't really even...
How do you know what that feels like, that your body is just retaining a lot of water? It's almost like you've been Googling the symptoms and you are trying to give yourself those symptoms, and because you don't know how to describe how you feel, you've got to actually read it off the net. Huh?
I've been eating that much, so I'm like, why do I feel like super heavy like this? And I was like getting so many messages from people like, oh, you have cellulitis, you need to go to the doctor, you need to be on a stronger antibiotic.
Oh my God, is this the longest eye rub in the world?
And I was like, okay, I'll check with the doctor. And then a couple of my subscribers sent me messages saying like this.
It actually wasn't your subscribers. It was the Reddit, the Without a Crystal Ball Reddit thread. Everyone on there was talking about what it was. And will you read that, don't you, Katie? So that's where it came from. Okay, just, you know, a clarification.
This looks exactly like when I had this infection. You need to go see your doctor. You're not on the right medications. Like, you could be having, this could get life-threatening, which obviously made me freak out. And then I got massive anxiety from it, so thanks for that. I always get anxiety from everything, though. So,
thanks to yourself. This has nothing to do with blaming anyone except you and your nasty little fucking whatever you're doing to clean anything. I don't think you clean. You posted on fucking TikTok that you have been wearing waterproof mascara and eyeliner and have not been able to get it off with soap and water. Are you so fucking dumb? For a whole year plus? How long have you been wearing makeup now? And you posted that on TikTok and it's still up.
We went to the doctor this morning and she said that I have an abscess. So it's not cellulitis, it's an abscess. And it is...
Oh, so we were wrong. Sorry. Like, oh my gosh, you know, we gave you the ballpark of what you probably have. So sorry to be wrong. Jesus. Oh, she's laying the blame on us. I don't know if I can take this.
Apparently, like, underneath there is a rock hard, like, amount of pus that just needs to get, like, out, but it can't get out because there's no head. And so it's become an infection, and that, yes. And so she said that she can't actually drain it right now because it would make it worse because it's not cystic, it's not a cyst, it's an abscess. So it's,
she read cyst and automatically thought cystic acne and went to say that and then said no. Like, her brain, what the fuck is going on?
She said it could have started from a pimple or it could have just started from bacteria. She said every single person has staph on their skin, and she can't drain it because it's hard as a rock right now.
Yes, Katie, everyone has staph on their skin. It's a bacteria that lives on our skin, but guess what? Not until you introduce outside dirty, unsanitary, like, bacteria, does that staph have an opportunity to seep below the skin. So saying that we all have it, when we're still not in your boat.
So what we have to do is I have to, like, do warm compresses on it with this.
Did she just say what we have to do? I feel like I want to go back, but I know it's going to go back further because I can never use this fucking thing. Just try that.
So what we have to do is I have to, like...
What we have to do? We all have it, guys. We all have a boil. And she's going to tell us what we have to do because apparently she's not in a boat by herself with her boil. We're all in the boat with her. Let's hear what we have to do.
Do warm compresses on it with this, like, weird...
Oof, that eyebrow.
Rinse.
I haven't seen that
I don't know what this
eyebrow on the
is
side for a while.
It hurts really bad.
Sorry, talking over.
Hebe cleanse. So I'm supposed to do that like 4 times a day.
Herpes cleanse?
Or all throughout the day, she said. And as this softens and gets warmer and softer, then ahead of it is supposed to form, and then at some point it will all ooze out. And
Oh my God, guys, that eyebrower. Eyebrower? I feel like I had to extend the tail of when I said eyebrow because it's extended. You know, Katie blocked me on my first Twitter account when I told her that she might want to look into, you know, getting her eyebrows mapped out by a professional because the tail is not meant to come down that low. And then she was like, she said something like, but my hair goes down there. And I'm like, well, fucking wax it. And then she blocked me. And yeah, that's my block story. And it used to be really like this. And then I think it was, you know, does anyone remember she used to do the wing eyeliner? And the eyeliner, the winged eyeliner was so close to the end of the tail, like, especially with her round head. You don't do fucking curved eyebrows that come right down. Oh my God, it makes her whole face droop. And the angle of her ear is weird, which also, does her foundation not match her neck? I'm just being petty and too much on the pause.
eventually it will come out, or it will just dissolve and go into the skin after the antibiotics. But she said the antibiotics will 100% make this better.
Look at her whole left eye. The whole thing is swollen, even underneath. Like, she needs to get her fingers away from her face.
Feels like crap, but it's not cellulitis. It's just an abscess. So I guess cellulitis is...
Oh my goodness. It's from the same stem of that.
One that spreads. And she said that these...
Trust me, this will spread.
These can spread, but they don't spread the same way.
But it spreads, right? You know, regardless of the way it spreads, it still spreads.
So I don't know what it, I don't know what caused it. She said it could have been a pimple, because that's how I felt like it started. And I said I had a pimple right here, if you remember. And then I think bacteria got into it. And she said that everyone has bacteria, like staph infections on their... Basically, everyone carries staph.
Not everyone has staph infections. She just so dumb. Like, we are not in your boat, Katie. We're not fucking filthy bitches going on YouTube live with an abscess that's caused by our own unhygienic ways. Like, fuck, bitch, you're dirty and you are showing the world how dirty you are. Click, click, click. How does your brain work?
And strep on their skin, and all it needs is a tiny little hole to get into your body, and then it can create an infection. So she put me on super strong.
I've never had one. Hands up if anyone's had one on their face. No one?
Antibiotics called like Bactrim or something. I don't even know. Yeah, Bactrim is what I'm on. And yeah, it is sore. It's sore because when I put this on it and she wanted me to apply pressure, when I applied pressure to it, it started oozing, and then I was like, oh God, and then it spread. So it's just like a never ending.
Oh, and then it spread. Which, did it spread quicker than cellulitis? I'm not sure. I'm so confused now. Like you just said, it spread instantly. You've only applied that thing once and ooze came out and it spread. So, wow. This is so informative because, Katie, you're teaching me stuff I never knew, you know? Oh, well, I knew 5 minutes ago or a few minutes ago, but now you've changed it to a different story. Whoa, you look fucking nuts. Shit, man, like... And still, her husband had no No fucking problem with her live streaming. It's just their sole income.
Cycle. And I look so ugly with this.
Oh, fuck.
Hib Eye Cleanse? Hyba Cleanse? I don't know. Whatever. It's chlorhexidine gluconate is what it is.
So she puts the top of the thing on her lips. It's this, she cannot hold anything in her hand without putting it near her mouth.
Whatever it is, it's an antiseptic. So you are supposed to, she said I'm supposed to like in a warm cloth and then like press it on my head. Hyba Cleanse. Whatever it is, this is what I'm supposed to be using. So I did this once and then this is what happened. So yay.
She's meant to be doing it 4 times a day.
Hey. It's not a horn. Oh, you guys are ridiculous. But I'm feeling
You
better.
are.
The amoxicillin was not the right antibiotic. And it's not cellulitis, so I'm not going to have to be worried about that. She said it could take a few weeks, maybe even a month, for the hardness to go away. She said they're a kind of a pain in the ass. Anyways, this channel is now apparently offering memberships. I didn't know that that was an option on 2 channels, especially I didn't realize that.
Yeah, my bad. I thought that all this went on Periscope, but no, it was Katie Joy Live.
It was an option on this channel because it's so small. So if you're a member on my other channel and you want to become a member here, you can. You don't have to. I did the lowest membership, I think at like $3.99 or something, but don't feel like you have to.
But you said it was $1.99 the other day. So were people paying $3.99 and only recently you changed it because you've been caught out that the people were continuing to pay over 3 months when you weren't using the channel and you said you probably will not use the channel again? I'm so confused because there's a big difference between $1.99 and $3.99. Just saying.
So just because we're doing dual membership doesn't mean like you have to support this channel. It's just literally like YouTube offered it on this channel.
Her lips, literally.
I was actually shocked because I only have 3,000 subscribers, but I think it's because the account is linked to my other channel. Unless they're offering it to every channel now, I have no idea. I know, the other day I said it was allergies, the other day I said it was sinus infection, so I'm probably lying again, but I'm telling you this is...
Why don't you just say that you were wrong? I mean, I don't know if you've actually said the words, I was wrong, because you're still trying to, I don't know, tell us that we were wrong, but you were wrong. And you're the one with it, not us, right?
What I got from the doctor. I almost was going to take a picture of the discharge that said I had an abscess just so people would like...
Oh my God, I thought she meant the discharge as in the pus, but I think she means like what the doctor wrote down. What, do we need proof? Like, we don't need receipts from your fucking doctor, bitch. We can see it. What is she going on about? And that thing is still there in her right eye.
Stop saying that it was from Botox or that I got or that I got a facelift or that I'm a liar. What do I have to gain to lie about this? Do you see how ugly this is? I mean, it's so ugly. Why would I lie about something that ugly? I am using a steroid cream on it, but it doesn't really do anything.
It won't for the first like 3 days. It's got to get into the skin. It's got to get past that hard fucking barrier. So keep using it.
And doctors can be wrong.
You went to the doctor and you said the first time, and you said, I know I've got a sinus infection. I know this happens all the time around this time of year. You know, I can't even remember what it was you said it was. But when we looked that up online, it said that there's none of that in Minnesota. So you just keep lying. And now you're placing the blame on the doctor? You were fucking stubborn as fuck, man. You wouldn't listen to anyone. We were like, no, that's not sinus infection. But no, Katie knows best, right? Fuck.
So she doesn't think it's MRSA. She said that's really rare too, by the way.
Mercer.
Let's not get ahead of things. So all of this gives me a really big anxiety.
We might need to get ahead of things because there's something on your head and you are streaming. What do you want? Us to just sit back and, you know, pretend everything's great? That it's normal? No, honey, there's a fucking big horn on your head. What do you call it? A knob. Fucking knob head.
When we start talking about what it could be. Thank you, Melanie, for your super chat.
Okay, so she had just squeezed and touched and pointed to that boil, and now she's running her fingers along her chin. Guys.
And what I've been given is like the strongest antibiotic that they can give for these types of infections, and it's the most effective, she said. So it's the one.
Of course, for you, it would have to be the one that works the best, you know, because when you in line to get the vaccination first, because Minnesota was getting it first, the vaccine for COVID, I'm pretty sure you said that. But now you're like, you've realized, oh no, that might not be right. Fucking, she always has to be first.
The other one that I was on was not strong enough.
The other one you were on was for sinus infection. Not this. What the fuck?
So my second opinion says I don't have a sinus infection. I have an abscess on my forehead.
Is that an opinion or a diagnosis? Sorry, guys, she's fucking pissing me off.
And my husband was in the room and he can verify that all of this happens.
Did it happen? Or did it happen, like, can he prove that it happened or that it happens? Is it still happening? I mean, fuck.
Medicine is as much of an art as it is a science. A lot of times.
Oh, here we go. Now we don't have to go to medical school to be a doctor. Katie's smarter than them too, guys. Shit.
They get things wrong or they make it. When I donate, do you get it in Australian currency or US? It actually converts, Kelly. So if you do super chats, it converts from US, it converts to US.
Which means you'll get less.
Yeah, this is the same stuff I think they use with my son before he has had brain surgery. But she said that this...
Oh, for God's sake, let's just bring that up. I doubt it was. I doubt that your son had anything close to that before he had brain surgery. I'm thinking that you might just be confusing because it says antiseptic on there. Katie, there's different versions for different things. That might be the main active ingredient in this, but I can tell you there's other stuff. Jesus, man. Jesus.
Wow. So, yeah.
Oh, let's lick that now.
For sure. I just want to feel less bloaty. That's why it is called the...
Okay, that would be the last fucking thing on my mind if I had that. Like, I don't want to feel less bloaty. I want the fucking thing off my head gone that hurts. You know?
Practice of medicine. Exactly. I will say that I got a little bit anxious thinking I had cellulitis, and I asked her if it could be from my makeup brushes, and she said it could maybe be from my makeup brushes. So I'm still going to toss them out.
Okay, these were It Cosmetic brushes, the set. They're like, it's like $300 Australian, so I'm only guessing they're probably around, I don't know, $250 American. But like, to just chuck them? What the fuck, bitch? Use the antiseptic on your brushes. But no. Do you guys know? Should I let you know what she did with them? I think I've said it in my other videos, so it's not really a secret. But yeah, so she ended up putting them in the dishwasher. I shit you not. I shit you not. Look at it. Look at that face. Oh my God. And she's put makeup on. She's put like eyebrow stuff over it. Oh shit, man.
So she didn't even bring up steroid cream, to be honest, because it's an infection, which apparently the infection will be treated with the antibiotics and the antiseptic. I'm no longer having an allergic
The steroid cream would be more to stop scarring.
reaction to it. It's a infection.
And I mean, the doctor was probably like, you know, first let's just fucking get rid of the infection and then I can give you shit that will stop the scarring. But, you know, Katie wants it to be fucking hard and she wants to battle it on and drag this for fucking, you know, she probably wants super chats off this. Send me a super chat because, oh my God, I have a knob on my head. Send me a super chat because I'm a knobhead. Oh, God.
Go me.
That tone.
Got to go, Fiona. Thank you. There's literally this, like...
God, her lip job is bad. Yeah, I don't know if I said, I've forgotten what I've been saying, but before she thought it was just a pimple, she was like squeezing it and trying to squeeze it and shit, which is just, now you can see that it's scarred as fuck.
Yeah, I'm glad we went to the doctor. She literally felt it and she said it was hard as a rock. And that's why people were like, well, why didn't she drain
Well, she literally felt it. Did she literally feel it though? Was it a human touch?
it? And I'm like, well, she told us that if she drained it right now, she wouldn't be able to drain it. She said it's too hard, that there's no ooze in it. And when an infection is hard like that, even if you opened it up, nothing would come out because it's literally a rock hard infection.
Because you had ice packs on it as well, which should have been a heat pack to draw it out. You know, like usual people wouldn't expect it to still be so hard, but because you've continued to touch it and add more bacteria to it with adding makeup and everything, you know, you're a bit more in the fucked up boat than usual people would be.
So she said that the warm compresses, using this to like keep it clean while I'm using the antiseptic.
No, that's the antiseptic that you've got in the hand. The other one is the steroid cream. So, yeah, just I'm keeping you on your toes, Katie.
Will help soften it, and then it will eventually form a head to drain. But yes, it itches and it feels like my skin is burning.
And yet, all you want to feel is less bloated.
I should use a petri dish with my brushes. What's on your brushes? What caused this?
Raw Beauty Kristi actually did that with the Jaclyn lipsticks. And then she went a bit crazy and went and did lots of things. So you guys should look up that video. It's actually it's interesting. I never thought that I would be so interested in what things look like magnified, because she did Kristi, she didn't just stay with makeup. She was like putting it everywhere. Not everywhere, but oh my God, go check it out. I might even link the video because it might be hard to find because it's a few years old. Okay.
So people were already like being like, well, why didn't she drain it? And I'm like, dude, because there's nothing to drain. She said that it would make it worse. And she said that when you have a staph infection, if you drain something.
But doctors can be wrong. That's what you said before. I'm right, just keeping you on your toes.
That can't be drained, then the infection can spread everywhere, and you don't want to like have open skin if you don't want to, if you have this kind of infection, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really.
You weren't actually listening. So why did you just dribble on like you knew exactly what you were talking about? Why didn't you just say? Really, I reckon the problem is like you don't even know how to tell the truth. So you try to lie. Well, you don't try, you just lie. But to you, that's your truth because, that's your default mode, lying. But you don't know maybe that you're lying because you've lied all your life. You've lied all your life. Fuck. I mean, it's sad.
Paying too much attention. My husband could probably tell you that.
We don't need Toad to tell us anything because I don't think you tell Toad very much, Katie.
All right, so I have a video I need to get uploaded on my other channel. I ordered new brushes yesterday too. I'm actually going to order new makeup too, just in case.
Yeah, well, at least you got all your spending done, right? Because now it's going to be baked beans on toast for the rest of your life.
Should I avoid makeup until it goes away? They didn't say anything like that.
Oh, I think you should.
I just put my eyebrows on today. That was it.
You've got foundation on, you can tell, bitch.
And I didn't even do them the normal way. I just used a pencil.
Oh! Ah! Those fingers were just... Is anyone else just like, what?
Yeah, she said don't squeeze it. She also said don't try to drain it. Just let it drain itself. Okay, so I'm going to go because I have a new video. You guys, it's literally going to get published like right now.
Literally.
So all of you guys that are like right here, run over to my other channel because...
You don't have to run when you're on the net.
Literally, Michelle Duggar. I got super sassy because she...
Her ear looks very weird. Not that I'm an ear judge, but why is it like slanted back? I'm feeling my ear right now and it's like straight on my head. I mean, I'm part of the no lobe club. So if there's any more people out there with no lobes, hands up. Actually, let me know because, yeah, then we can get club members and stuff. Okay.
Got really ridiculous. She said she's more blessed than you are. She seriously said that. So I'm about to upload this. So jump over to my other channel because this video is going to make...
Do we run or do we jump? Because I really need like specific instructions.
You LOL. Thank you guys.
No, thank you. Fuck.